Hello, everybody. Today we're sitting at KILG, which is Wilmington Newcastle Airport in Northern Delaware. And we're flying the Caribou. We've got our military pilots on board today. One of the reasons I'm shooting this video is to let you know that the original scenery here at ILG is really weak. And I was kind of surprised because, I mean, it's the biggest airport in Delaware, the largest, and yeah, I don't know. It's just really weak in scenery. And I was kind of disappointed in it. It does have really good approaches that you can do there, ILS approaches, VOR, whatever you want to do. They are set up good for that, but the scenery itself is just hard to get yourself immersed in on this airfield. Caribou is a really nice airplane. I really like this thing. It's easy to fly, fairly easy. It doesn't have autopilot, so it's hands-on all the time, but it's fun to fly. Does a great job on bush flying, especially. And the liveries that you get with the download, pretty cool. This one included U.S. Army version. They have just a olive green generic military version, and then they got, I think, 3 colored paint-up schemes on them, which I like. The white one kind of reminds me of the Air America livery, but the Caribou really flies nice. So anyway, you can see the scenery is kind of on the ground is sparse. Like I said, you do have, depending on which level set at, you do have ground vehicles and things like that. But as far as traffic goes, very little generic traffic and very little static airplanes on the ground. For the size of the airport, you would think they'd have more, such as Dover Air Force Base, for example. There's operations going on there all the time with generic aircraft or simmers. Quite a few aircraft on the ground there for a small military base. But of course, it's been there for years and has had worldwide operations, God, since I was born. But the other reason I'm showing this is I want you to see what it looks like as is right now compared to what it could be if you download the new modification for ILG, which is apparently out. I got notified last week about it, and it looks like they've done a lot of work on getting the airport up to speed. So I will put the link in the description below. Hopefully you'll download it. I think it'll improve things a lot. You can see just from this video the scenery around the Delaware area is pretty good. It's typical. This is Northern Delaware. This is an industrial part. When you get below the canal, which everybody in Delaware says lower, slower Delaware, it's pretty much agriculture. It's flat, but it is pretty. I have to give Microsoft credit for at least good scenery in the entire state. So it just kind of bugs me about this airport, though. So anyway, looking forward to hopefully they'll be able to get that platform onto Xbox. It'd be nice, but I'm not thinking that's probably going to happen. But maybe it will. I don't know. We'll see. Again, you look down there, you don't see anything. I mean, it's just bare. So we do a really short approach in here to runway 19. And I was actually surprised once I made the landing. There was actually traffic coming in on the opposite end of the runway, or a flyby. And you'll see it here shortly. But that actually surprised me. And I don't know whether it was a generic plane or a simmer. If you guys don't have the Caribou, I'd suggest you get it. It really is a fun airplane to fly. There's all kinds of cool missions you can make up to do to fly it anywhere in the world. It's a noisy aircraft on the ground. My God, when you do the landings, you think the gear's coming off, but it does pretty good. Well, Microsoft did a really good job with putting a lot of vehicles on the parking lot, I must say. They spent a lot of time on that. Of course, I guess that's just typical. Okay, well, anyway, that's my 2 cents. Hope you take a look at the mod that's out. Again, I'll put it in the description, and it might make ILG a lot more fun to fly in. Talk to y'all later.